actually have taken time to look for moments where God is speaking to me, where God is trying to show me that He is there, even in the midst of hardships. It always encourages me to see how God orchestrates moments that will bring ease and convenience to my traveling. So many times He has gone out of His way to show me that He is there, to show me that I am not alone.
Hello, thank you for stopping by. In today's video, I share a couple of lessons from the story of Joseph and how those lessons have changed my perspective as it relates to my own pain, my own traumas, and my own family experience. I hope you enjoy and I hope you get to learn something. I encourage you to watch until the end, and if you have found value, subscribe.
Now, when I continue to read the story of Joseph, it totally changed my perspective about pain, changed my perspective on the trauma that I have been through, things that started in my childhood, and here I am having to deal with that trauma. Here I am being triggered by sometimes the person that I have become in terms of how I function, which was altered by what I went through. And I have come to realize that I need to embrace areas of myself which were shaped by each and everything that I have been through. And if there is anything that needs to be improved, it shouldn't be with the attitude that I want to get rid of, but with the attitude that God has been with me. If you think being thrown into the pit is not trauma, maybe it's not if it was for a moment and they would have come back and said, you know what, we were just playing with you. But if that was followed through by the action of one being sold, it means they meant business. It escalated where he was sold as a slave, as a teenager. That is trauma. That is a very big source and form of trauma. Tell me if it's not trauma if you end up being thrown into prison for something that you did not do. In fact, you get thrown into prison for having an upright character. Tell me if it's not discouraging and if you will not be disappointed if you counted on someone and they did not deliver on what they promised. Just like Joseph, when he believed that the cupbearer will remember him, and he did not. Well, at least not at the time that he expected that he would. Because you know, when you are in prison, every day counts. You don't have the luxury of having someone take their time to remember you. While all of these are happening, God has not forgotten about you. He knows exactly what you are going through. He knows how uncomfortable it is. He knows how painful it is. And what is so comforting is to know that wherever you find yourself, God is there with you. I liked it when I saw in Genesis 39:21, it says there that Joseph was in prison, but the Lord was with him. Wherever he went, he thrived and he prospered. I actually have taken time to look for moments where God is speaking to me, where God is trying to show me that He is there, even in the midst of hardships. There's something that I went through last year where my car is not with me at the moment. And since then, I've had to travel with public transport. It hasn't been easy because of the inconvenience that comes with traveling by public transport, extra things you have to do, the walking, the carrying of groceries, the extra time you have to budget for you to get to where you are going on time, waking up even 2 hours earlier to cater for all the logistics that have to do with traveling by public transport. And here's the thing, it always encourages me to see how God orchestrates moments that will bring ease and convenience to my traveling. So many times He has gone out of His way to show me that He is there, to show me that I am not alone, and to show me that just to give me comfort, basically, during this time. So I can relate when they say God was with Joseph in prison. You can ask yourself, but why didn't He just take him out of prison? Just like you can ask yourself, but why doesn't He just sort out your car issue? He is sorting it out. It is sorted out. But in the meantime, while the manifestation and the time of fulfillment is yet to come, He has not stopped to show me how much He is with me. I have received favor so many times, even though sometimes I cry, even though sometimes I disappointed some people. But He has not left out, showing me that even in this type of prison, because prison forms come in different ways. Somebody can be in prison in their health, but God still goes on to give them a good doctor, or show them somehow, make provision for those medical costs, or show them somehow that, hey, I am with you even in this journey while you are going to attain your healing. So it is very important that we look for God in our day-to-day so that we do not miss Him in our lives.